it's been a whirlwind that has moved at the pace of a whirlwind, and also very slow sometimes. It's been fast, it's been slow, it's been happy, it's been sad, it's been intense, it's been quiet. It's just been everything. It's been the most surreal and strange past 2 years of my life being involved in Spring Awakening. And I remember when we were doing the workshop for Lincoln Center 2 years ago, Steven Sater used to call me, and this is when I could barely get through any of the songs because I couldn't hit the high notes. He used to call me O.B. Gallagher, because his big dream was that we were going to make it to off-Broadway someday, and that I would maybe win an Obie, because he thought that I deserved one. And certainly, we never thought that we would make it to Broadway. So I guess he's going to have to start calling me Tony now.
That'll be a good nickname.
Yeah.
People would come up to me on the street and be like, you know, you go, girl. We've really got our fingers crossed for you. And the one thing that I felt coming into this tonight was like, oh, they're all going to be so disappointed. And I know they're really rooting for me, you know, the little filly that could. And I was like, it's not going to happen. So when they said the name that started with, like, J, I was just like, no, stuff like this doesn't happen. It's too good. It's too good.
7 so far for Spring Awakening.
I know. I can't believe it. I'm still freaking out.
What's tonight been like so far?
Tonight has been completely surreal. My partner, Roger, who is a physician, has offered me any number of sedatives throughout the evening, and I'm really proud of myself. I said no to every time, and it's been like every 2 seconds. You want a Xanax? No. You want a Valium? No. Do you want half a Xanax? Do you want? I'm like, no. You know what? I really want to just try to be here, and so I did, and I'm so glad, because as anxious as I am, and as Filippi, it's pretty cool to be able to really remember. They actually said my name this time.
Yeah.
It's our first time doing this, and so it's so powerful. We've never had this experience before, and didn't think we'd ever have this experience, you know. And it's this, you know, it is this really amazing group of people, you know, who have just worked so hard to make this thing happen.
But this was a particularly rich year for theater, for Broadway theater, to welcome some really great plays. I mean, we had wonderful performances, and sometimes you have to scratch around for a couple of good plays, but we really had a surfeit of good drama this year, and that was thrilling to be part of that.
And even more exciting to win with
yes,
all
okay.
that competition.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I know that
there's not even enough plays to nominate.
I know, and I had three of them. I had three of them. I did three of them. But I said, you know, it wasn't. I'm sure it looks like overkill, but it was Tom's idea. It wasn't mine.
Well, I always believed that this show deserved a life on Broadway. So a lot of times I ended up pushing the train up the hill, you know. But it was just sort of a matter of getting everyone to get on board the faith train, as it were, and miracles happened.
Well, it's a bit of a shock, and I guess in a way, what I'm grateful for, and I'm very proud that I got the award, but I'm also grateful it's a little bit of an acknowledgement of the character. It's an acknowledgement of that writing, and that creation of Rupert and Canders and Peter and Fred has a place in Broadway musical theater. I mean, that's kind of cool.
It was an adventure tonight. I mean, anyone can buy a ticket, go to Radio City Music Hall, and go to the Tonys, but only you get a chance to go backstage with us, get the dish, get it like it really is, and see the backstage view of the Tonys.